recording.
Alrighty, welcome to the VR Dragon Hour. This is episode 4. We have our special guest Spik3Th3Dragon. How are you two doing today?
I'm doing okay. You know, it's been a good day. You know.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Very tired because I've been awake for 2 days.
Straight?
You've been awake for 2 days?
Body. I mean, I got some sleep today, but before today, I was been asleep for 2 days, and it was not good.
Okay, maybe after this, you should just go to bed. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
You need to sleep, bro. Sleep is important. That goes out to anyone in the audience. You need to sleep. 7 hours a day is the recommended amount. Okay, so don't deprive yourself. So,
thanks, Spike, for that public service announcement.
Tin canning.
First tin can.
I said thanks for that public service announcement. That's what I said.
Yeah, I'm just looking out for my brothers in the audience.
Yeah. We actually do have a little bit of an audience today. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, and the audience. Well,
Let's keep going.
Animated audience today. Yeah. I don't know what to go on about. I mean, it's been has it been an eventful week or uneventful?
It's been in between, I guess. I had to go into school on Wednesday, because that's like the makeup day they have. Because last week I got my new car, and I drove it to school.
Oh, nice!
And there was like histamines or something in the car, and I wasn't taking my allergy medication, so it made my eyes pop up really bad. And so they wouldn't let me into the school for the 2 days, Thursday and Friday. So I had to go in and make up the stuff that I missed. So other than that, it's been okay.
Yeah.
Like, I went to school Thursday and Friday. That was okay. It's my birthday today. Turned 19.
That's right. Happy birthday, Si.
I got a little hat on.
Happy birthday, Si.
I put a little hat on. So I'm not excited about it. So yesterday, me and my friends went out to go eat at this place called Black Sheep Pizza, and that is the best pizza I've ever had in my life. It is so good. It's addictive. Like the pepperoni.
What kind of toppings did you get?
It's just a pepperoni. We just got pepperoni, and it's amazing just by itself. Like the pepperonis, they're like the size of your hand. They're amazing. But it's pretty expensive. But it's super good. I've gone there for like every birthday, and they've got like 1919 draft root beer, and that's super good. So me and some friends went up there, and then today is my birthday. We celebrated prematurely yesterday. I went up to my grandparents' place, and I got some of the Christmas stuff I couldn't get because we couldn't go there on Christmas. So,
aww,
yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Then did some Destiny stuff before the show, and I showed up 30 minutes
this time
early.
I was like, you did. I'm really happy with you. You said last time you said you're taking care of business. This time you get the award.
It was a miscommunication error, though. Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
No. Communication was successful. We did a good job.
Yeah.
And Zay, you're here again. Thank you.
Yeah, back.
So you don't watch. Oh, come on! Don't be self-deprecating on the show. You have to have like self-confidence, right?
You need confidence, bro.
Obviously, every single one of 25 subscribers has missed me.
Don't say it like that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you, 25 subscribers. We're doing great. We're building up a channel. We come from nothing, and now we have 25. That's actually really nice.
Building the empire.
Yeah.
Multimedia empire.
It's like your child. It's growing up so fast.
I don't know. I was trying to put together a game for today's show, and I don't know. I was going to look up trivia questions, but I thought that would have been a boring segment, just like asking our guests 5 trivia questions. Like I don't know. I still have to tweak that game. We have to have like stakes or something on that game that would be interesting. I don't know. I mean,
we'll figure it out.
Talking about the show on the air.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Something fun, but
so
it's. Oh, I got laptop update, by the way.
Really?
So I'm getting a laptop replacement sent. Like they're gonna actually send. Yeah, and it's got
baby
overnight delivery. Yeah, it'll be exciting. So hopefully next week I can actually tape the show myself, because I feel like you have it's a Rube Goldberg machine every time you the show.
Wow.
Like something goes wrong, this goes wrong, this goes wrong. You
Well, a
know,
Rube
I mean,
Goldberg
maybe all.
The Rube Goldberg machine is something that's overly complicated. It's not Milo Murphy or Murphy's Law, where anything that can go wrong will go wrong. You know.
So far, the show has been Murphy's Law every time. Every time something can go
wow.
wrong, it has.
Whatever you say.
Like, I'm just saying, the last episode was an audio mess because it sounded like we were all like buried deep in a hallway and stuff. It sounded like it was like the show was done over like a fast food microphone system. That's what it sounded like.
No,
The show was.
my Wi-Fi was in McDonald's.
You know, I wasn't there for that. What exactly happened? I haven't watched the video yet.
You haven't seen the show? That's right. Well, we had Sam on. Sam was great.
Yeah,
Sam was a
he's
joy. We had the Avatar guest game. He insulted Cynthia though.
Wow.
Her describing skills. I feel bad for Cynthia. Sorry, Cynthia.
I'm sorry, Cynthia.
No. Sam actually got the tied Zenny on course record, so we got both of them 3 out of 5. I don't know what we should give if somebody gets like 5 out of 5. We'll come up with some prize or something.
We'll think of something.
Yeah, that's literally this whole
You
show.
need
Is
to get
like
a hug
the whole.
from Ashley.
We're going. This is the
Ye-
brainstorming broadcast. You know.
Well, I'm always like I like talking about the show on the show. I think it's like a nice
Yeah.
time to figure things out. Everybody has to be in their A game.
And everyone in the audience
Yeah,
is
just like
able to think
you know
of
what's a good thing to
ideas that
talk
are
about on the
coming
show?
up, you know.
What's a good thing to talk about on the show, Zay?
Another show.
Another show. There's no other show than this show. This is the only show. You watch this show to watch a show. And this is
Nice.
we're encapsulated. The show is
You're
fully
hurting my
encapsulated.
brain. Stop.
Watch. I'll show you a show. It's this show. You'll like my show. It's a good show. It's a good show. I'm Ashley the Dragon. I didn't say I'm Ashley the Dragon. People so far been watching are like, who am I? I'm Ashley the Dragon. I need to practice. I practiced my intro like 10 times and I forgot to say
heard
Ashley
it
the
loud
Dragon.
and clear.
Thanks. Yeah, just so you know, we actually go to Starbucks before the show and chill out, and that's fun. I drink my coffee at Starbucks. I know it's way too late to be drinking coffee,
drinker?
but I have a
Cringe.
Oh, goodness. There you go, putting your emotes out again. Oh,
It's just a one-time
this is-
thing. Calm down.
yeah.
He gets
Well,
it. He gets it.
Okay,
Sure it is.
and the audience out there are joining in on the emote fun. So
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Okay. Let's continue. So we're gonna
So-
like make a segue
well-
when you're talking about shows, Zay, because you talked about voice acting work, and you're starting off thinking with that. So
Yeah,
that could be
that's
cool to
right.
hear about.
Well, like I say I'm practicing my voice acting, but it's just me going online, be like practicing voices, be like, hello, and like trolling people everywhere. I mean, right now I'm working on like Bakugo from My Hero Academia.
Yeah. I mean, it's better to get practice than no practice at all, you know,
Oh yeah.
because it gets your voice more accustomed to vocal ranges you want to achieve. You know?
Yeah, I can see your voice on like educational like content, like hello. You know, you could like narrate educational stuff. It's a pretty pleasant voice.
I mean,
Yeah. Just make it a bit higher pitched, a bit
Okay.
more, happy, and then you could probably do it. Soon you'll be.
it's like a higher voice with a more happy tone.
There we go.
There you go.
Soon you'll be on the
Yeah.
Khan Academy multiplication video.
Oh no.
Yeah, but yeah, just work on it. You'll get somewhere. No need to worry about it. I barely practice my voice, and it's not a squeaky, horrible mess like some people think it is.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's,
Okay, so I watched playback of the show, and half the show is me just going, "Oh no, oh my goodness,
oh
wow!"
my
You know,
god.
so I have to
No.
work. I have to work on that.
Dramatic.
Yeah.
I have to come up with some more reaction phrases.
Oh Lord.
Holy moly!
guacamole.
Joke, oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm starting to go through this thing where I'm really terrified. Everybody I know here where I live on the West Coast, we've all had avocados. Like that's just you go anywhere
Oh,
that you get an
no.
avocado. Have you ever had an avocado, Sai?
No, I haven't had an avocado ever. I'm pretty sure.
You've never had an avocado. Say you must have had an avocado.
Yes.
What does it taste like?
Okay, good. Like, it's like mushy.
That just sounds gross.
It's not gross.
What do you
It's
mean?
delicious.
Guacamole with some chips flavored with tahini on it.
What's tahini?
Delicious.
Yeah, I've never heard
It's
of
a
it.
Mexican spice.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
okay. So, my favorite thing to do with tahini is like when you get corn on the cob and you put mayonnaise on it.
Oh, I've heard of
You
that.
put
I've heard of
tahini on
that.
it.
I always wanted to try that. That sounds really good.
It's very good.
That's like
You should really try
Mexican
it.
street corn, right? That's what it's called? Like that certain recipe?
I don't know what it's
Yeah, 'cause
called, but I know
you know what I'm talking
that's
about.
a
You know what I'm
thing.
talking about.
Okay, okay. I have a good bit for the show. We'll have Cy tries new foods.
Oh,
He'll
why?
get.
You're
have
only
to be,
you're
because
only
you-
making me do it because I have disposable income. You can make me buy all the
Yeah,
food
no,
you
because
want. I know where this is going. Don't make me say it out loud.
Just get an avocado and sweet peas. Just that's like $1.50. You should be able to get an avocado and
What am I going
sweet
to tell my
peas for
parents when they
$1.50.
see me come home with just a single avocado and like a single string bean? It's like what? Oh, people
Just
want
say
to
you're
hear.
curious. Just tell them you're curious and you want to try that.
Oh, don't mind me, Mom.
Making
I'm
things
just
so
buying all this
complicated about
canola
one
oil because
avocado.
I'm curious of how it tastes.
I didn't. You don't have
5,000
canola
calories
oil
in a
is like
single bottle.
just an avocado, and like a can of peas
Do you
or
expect
something,
me to
and then
eat
just
the
put that on.
avocado raw, just bite into it? How am I supposed to quality check an avocado?
Well, that's true. If you never cut an avocado, that might deceive you because you're gonna cut into it and you're gonna like find
I
this
know
like
there's a
really
pit.
solid hard
I
pit.
know there's a pit in it.
Yeah, and it's gonna
I know,
freak you
I know
out.
what an avocado looks like, dude. I know what an avocado
Okay,
looks like.
okay. Yes, but you've never cut an avocado. And avocado cutting is like an art. You have to like be gentle at the very first part, go all the way around, and then you like whack it, and then take the pit out.
That just sounds
It's
like
like a
opening a
special art.
coconut.
Okay, it's just a green coconut. It's a Mexican coconut.
Why does it look like a pear?
Mexicano.
Because it's a pear coconut thing. It's all of those.
Then
together.
why does it
It's-
look like
I don't know.
Because it's
plant
delicious,
matter on the
like
inside?
pears.
Okay, you
Okay,
don't need to
you
shout
should-
at me.
You should be able to go to like the super. Okay, just buy like guacamole dip. That'll be good, close enough. I just
Okay.
want you to eat it on the air because people would like to know. But somebody from
you talked about me
Wisconsin.
about
what
not
your-
eating food on the air. You're like, don't do that. Don't do that. We can hear everything.
Well, if it's a bit, if we plan for it, we can do it on the show. It'll be compelling content. Okay.
ASMR. I'll turn my mic
Yes.
sensitivity up like
Oh
10
yeah.
times.
ASMR.
Because
Side
I'm
tries
out here-
guacamole.
Well, just to hear his reaction, either he loves it or he doesn't. It'll be great. That and peas. See, he has two foods that he hasn't tried.
What would
we'll
you
have him
do?
eat
What,
peas.
what would
and-
you do if I gagged as soon as I tasted it?
Well, then we'd cut to commercial if we had any
We don't have
sponsors,
commercials
which we don't.
Dun, dun,
I know.
dun, 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 dun.
Well, I'm trying to produce a show, and so by the way, I last week I talked about hens. Like, there's a Shrek world where you
Oh,
go, and
no.
it's like all these Shreks follow you, right? So I'm trying to produce a show. I want guests. I love that world, and I actually met hens once earlier in this world. It's like a little house called the Water Closet. So I met hens there. So I think I made a mistake. I'm trying to get hens on the show. I sent hens a friend request out of the random, and it got denied. Obviously, there's a way you can search people and send a friend request, and it got denied. So then I go to the Water Closet World one random night, and there hens is, and I'm like, I love your world's hens. Would you like to come on my podcast? And hens is like, oh sure. Sends me a friend request, and everything's good. I'm like, I love your worlds. They're great. Blah blah blah. I'm like totally fanning it up, just being crazy. And then I leave. Guess what? Hens goes, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, to like their friends. Like I could hear hens because I wasn't far away enough, and it sounds like I look on my friends list today, and hens is not my friend anymore.
Rip.
So I know.
Dang,
I like
that
totally
sucks.
I had a star moment where I was like impressed because if you go to Hens Worlds, they're great worlds. They're funny. You laugh. Everybody bring to laughs at the worlds, but it's just like I don't know. I'm bad like that. I got starstruck. I really suffered a case of being starstruck and awkward. So I don't know. I lost that guest. We're not gonna go. Hens,
Dang,
please
that's
join
Sorry to
our
hear that.
show. Yeah.
Don't feel pressure.
Yeah, if you're seeing this,
dude.
please join. It would be very interesting to have you here.
We won't.
I'm
we
not
won't,
that cringe.
We're not too cringe, We're not gonna like introduce you to the furry cult or whatever you think it is. I know people worry about
I know.
that.
Well, have you guys ever had like a starstruck experience where you meet somebody famous and get very shy?
Yeah, I've had an example of that. There's an artist I used to follow on Twitter, and they're like, "Oh, I got VR chat." I'm like, "Oh, sweet! I've known this guy for a very long time. I'm gonna add him to VR chat." And I see him, and he's got like a friends plus word. I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I join, and it's just him and his boyfriend just like cuddling because he got a headset. It's like, "Oh God, I'm just gonna go. I'm sorry." It's like, "No, you could say like, no, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye." Is he still on my friends list? I think he might be on my friends list still.
Oh, what about you, Zay? You've had a starstruck experience?
I mean, no, I don't have many experiences where I meet people who I admire. I mean, other than y'all guys, I admire y'all guys. Good.
Oh,
good.
Do you get shy around us?
Sweet.
Are we stars to you?
Well, yes, you were like amazing. That's why I'm silent most of the time. Starstruck all the time.
We need you to talk more.
To speak. You are a co-host.
Yeah, just
do I need to put a megaphone on this avatar and just scream at you to get you to talk? I could probably do that. That's not good. How you're making me stutter now? Ugh.
See, I'm always starstruck around y'all guys.
Well, we need to produce the show. We need guests.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any guest ideas? That's one thing I'm struggling with.
I could probably get a couple people,
Okay.
The one friend I showed the show, like he liked it and he thought it'd be cool to be on, so I could get him maybe sometime. But he's on desktop only. He doesn't.
Okay. Well, that's fine. We can have a desktop user. Nothing wrong with desktop users.
We could we could try to like have a call in where we could like just record Discord call audio. Let me restart that entire sentence. Okay, just pretend that didn't happen. Okay, we could have like a call-in broadcast where we have a Discord call going on and we record it. So someone's not in the studio, but we're talking to them over Discord. So in case someone doesn't have VR and they want to talk. I think that could be
maybe. I mean, this is the VR Dragon Hour.
It's just an idea. You said we were talking about ideas for the show on here.
Okay, you're right. I shouldn't jump on ideas. Ideas are great. I don't want to create a hostile work environment for our little show.
Don't pull a Coca-Cola, okay?
Oh, that's enough. That's enough, Si.
I wasn't going to go
into decide to bring up. I know. Every time on the show, it's always something, and like you make a joke, and then it's like it triggers me, and then I'm like, okay, shut it down.
All I was going to say is that Diet Coke can be used to clean off rust. That's all I was going to say.
Okay,
you shouldn't drink it.
Great. I don't know. I like Coca-Cola. I don't know. I don't have an opinion anymore. You just can't have an opinion on a podcast anymore. You know what? Pepsi, I did go once to a 7-Eleven, a little convenience store, and I grabbed a big gulp, but I just was really curious, and I took Pepsi and Coca-Cola together. I wouldn't do it again. Actually, it is forbidden.
Oh, you like mixed them?
I mixed them. I wanted to try like a half and half. See, that's what I.
Yeah, I like Pepsi more than Coca-Cola. Pepsi doesn't make my teeth feel good.
Okay. That.
Me drink water. Me healthy.
I drink water more than soda now. So.
I drink like healthy drinks more, like not energy drinks. I was about to say energy drinks. I meant like water or Gatorade or something like that. Healthy.
Gatorade is a healthy drink. Yeah, but I'd
snap for the Florida Gators.
Yeah, I had Snapple for the first time a couple days ago, and that's actually really good. Like, I had the fruit punch one, and I got the first ever Snapple fact I've ever gotten was cows produce more milk when they are listening to music, and that's a scary thought.
Of course,
avatar.
Oh wow!
Do you want me to send a picture of it? I took a picture.
No, I trust you. I trust you enough. I don't need you to, but
okay.
Of course, it's about cows. Of course, the universe telling you.
Literally, I'm in the cow state. You can't argue with me on that. I was destined to be bovine.
Oh goodness!
That can be funny too.
Well, Yeah. I think there's like the show's starting to have a rhythm. You talk about the cows, they talks about voice work, and I talk about. So far, it's been the laptop. I gotta have more content. Maybe when I get the laptop, I'll talk about the.
Talk about your dog.
If I try
Talk
on
about
it.
your puppy.
No, I'll talk about. I don't have a puppy. I have we have a golden retriever. She's very old. She's very
She's still a
nice.
puppy. She's still nice.
Yeah. She's
Don't believe
okay.
it.
Well, you know. No, okay, fine. You know what? Let's just move on. Okay, I've had enough talking to you. Let's bring on our
Wow.
guest, Spike.
Oh.
Let's welcome Spike the
Wow.
Dragon. Episode 4. I lose my mind. No.
No, you were loves,
What's
probably.
Up, yeah.
All right,
What's up,
welcome,
Spike?
Spike.
What's up?
Yo, hey.
How we doing?
Yo, hey, guys.
So you actually listened to our show. You've actually sat through our episodes, right?
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
I was, I'm pretty sure you remember, but yeah. I joined you, and then I was asking what you guys were doing, and I was curious. But you guys mentioned that you guys had a broadcast, and of course I went and I got sent it by Ashley, and I decided to save it until I got into work the next morning because I work at UPS and I work basically when everybody else is asleep, which is usually like
So
4 o'clock in the morning till like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so it's like graveyard shift.
Yeah, well, not really graveyard shift. It's just like the first deliveries in the morning. Like
okay.
I help load trucks that usually go out to like bigger businesses like shoe stores and hospitals and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Tin can.
So yeah, I was listening to all 3 episodes while I was working and loading packages.
Yeah. So is the show working or not? I really need your opinion on that.
It's pretty interesting, especially when you bring in a lot of other people with all these different backgrounds and personalities. It was nice seeing everybody and hearing.
Oh, that happens in the show. People hop out of the chairs.
Yeah, Phil.
All right.
There
you go. There you go.
Yeah, but to have everybody like from different walks of earth to come together and talk about their own personal lives and share it with everybody else.
Yeah, no, that's what I like about VR. Like, it really allows you to meet people that you'd never otherwise. So, you obviously are here on a VR headset. What are you using?
I am currently using the Quest 2 standalone, but I am working to get a really good PC laptop.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
I'm
Yeah.
Let you know if the one I get is any good. But
Yeah,
anyways,
I'd go for suggestions.
sure, yeah. That's the thing about laptops. You just can't win. Like, everybody, if you get something that's like bad, everyone's gonna be like, that's trash, that's garbage. But if you get something that's good, everyone's gonna be like, that's too expensive. Why'd you get that? Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? You just, at least in my mind, I feel like it's stressful buying PCs.
As someone who has
Well,
a
yeah,
PC, you can go. I'm sorry.
I was saying, well, I've been told that I shouldn't go with a laptop because I can't upgrade it or anything like that, or I can't really keep it up with the stuff today. But the thing is that I play a game on Steam and other consoles called Jackbox Games. I don't know if you guys ever heard about
Party
it.
Pack? Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, I play that with my family and friends, so I have to take my computer to other places.
That
And
could be
do
a
like
fun
that. I
thing
can't
to
take a
do.
whole tower with me because that'll just be bulky. So if I am going to get a laptop, I'm going to have the top tier specs that I can pay for, so that I won't have to upgrade it for about 10 plus years.
Yeah. Are you planning on hooking your headset into it too?
Yeah, my headset is
Okay.
currently in developer mode,
All right. So
and I have a virtual desktop. So
yeah, one thing I would be a little bit wary about with laptops is since they're so compact and small, they aren't as efficient when it comes to like towers for CPU cooling because it's just so small and so encased. So you have to keep in mind like your CPU health and so on. It's just a general thing to keep in mind.
yeah, I'll have to work out the kinks when I do get it. But I'm really hoping that I can get a PC avatar so I can see all these robots and stuff like that.
Just get like a a non-water heat transfer fluid. Like my dad works for a company called 3M in Minnesota, and they made like the substance called Novak, which is I wrote an entire paper on it in middle school, but it's a really excellent heat transfer liquid, and so you could just put your laptop or something in that and have something to circulate the heat out from the liquid, and it would just run perfectly fine. I'm guessing no overheating
Sounds
over
interesting.
extended period of time. So
Sounds like a science hour. That
Yeah.
I can pull up the
I-
entire thing right now.
No, please don't. You
I'm not.
last time it was psychology. This time it's efficient laptop cooling. Thank you, Si. I need to be grateful. I need to practice being grateful. Thank you, Si, for doing this show and showing up every week and being on time. Thank you, Zay, for showing up and being on time. Thank you, Cynthia, for showing up and being on time. Thank you, audience, for putting up with the shenanigans for an hour. Thank you, Spike, for showing up on time, not canceling. I appreciate it. I need to be thankful.
Yeah, like be thankful about most of the guests.
The VR Dragon thank you hour. I'm just gonna spend the next hour saying thank you. Thank you. That'll be the whole show. What do you think? Great?
I will abuse it.
Yeah,
I will
totally.
abuse
Great.
saying
It's like-
thank you.
Hey, Spike, thanks for being here. Yeah, Ashley,
I
thanks
am
for
surrounded
not
by yes
abandoning
men.
me.
Oh my goodness. How am I supposed to judge the show if you guys can't tell me if that idea sucks? Listen to me saying thank
was
you.
just
I
was
told
just
you
a
it's a bad
battle.
idea. I said it abuse it and make you say funny things.
Ugh.
Let's
I
continue.
need
We're
you guys to be
interviewing.
honest. Okay. I know we're interviewing,
Maybe
but
it's
we're also the show is in workshop mode. We're workshopping this to make it watchable. The audience is not even. I don't
I'm
know
so
what they're
sorry.
doing. Looks like they're having like they're just fighting out there. I don't even know. They're just. Okay. Yes. Now we're getting a wave.
Smile and wave, boys.
Yeah.
Smile and wave.
Anyway, so how long have you had the headset?
I actually got this in October of last year.
Okay.
So yeah, I've had it for a while. I had this one is the 256 gig model because I'm
nice.
someone who likes to have a lot of memory for everything that I want to do.
Yeah, I got that model too, and I thought I would be like filling it up, but the applications are much smaller than I thought they would be. I mean, what other apps do you use on the platform?
Do you guys watch The Walking Dead? Or
Yeah.
I've seen it before.
do you guys like zombie games? Like, do you want to be able to do stuff like that in?
I know what you're talking
in
about.
kind of like a. Yeah, it's called The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. It's a pretty. It's a pretty high rated game. It's like 4.8, 4.9 stars. But I would highly recommend you try that game. If you love zombies, you will love the Saints and Sinners.
No,
But
I should check it out then.
yeah, but I also play Rec Room, not as much, but I do like.
Okay,
Paint.
what is Rec Room? Everyone talks about it.
Rec Room.
Oh wait, you
Well,
never heard of it?
I could say it's just like sports online, but there's like user created content where you can make like worlds, like how in Roblox
God.
you can make like your own custom worlds and stuff like that.
It's like VR
Yeah,
chat
it
for
has
kids,
that.
basically, right? I've heard people say that.
It's more like a kid's version of VR chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it has like paintball, dodgeball, user created
sounds fun.
content. Yeah.
That's how sword fighting.
I know what I'm getting. I'm gonna dunk on some 10-year-olds.
I'm not a big fan of the sword fighting.
Yeah, it's
I'm
really
more-
like it's really laggy.
Oh, really?
Not very
That
the
sucks.
most fixed.
Well, yeah, and then the quest things, like the warrior quest and the pirate quest and stuff like that, the Cybertron quest. Those are long and they are so difficult. Like even for me, but there's like little kids that I've seen where they can go through it like it's nothing,
Well, they probably.
and
just do that
it
all
makes
the
me feel
time.
sad when I can be outplayed by 12-year-olds.
Oh no.
Well, it's probably like the only VR game they
No,
have.
I've
And
seen
that's
it.
all they do.
Yeah.
Actually recently I know everybody's been playing like Super Hot, but like I only just recently got it.
Oh yeah, I got recommended that by one of my friends. Oh yeah, that game will make you sweat. Like you'll have to actually like move your body.
Yeah.
You'll have to duck and dodge. Yeah, it's
I hear like clicking noises. I'm sorry, Spike. I hear you're cracking your. Okay, every show there's some like beautiful percussive sound you're making, and last time it was like you eating chocolate. Like I talked to one of my buddies who watched the show.
Should I
actually watched the show. They're like,
"Oh yeah."
No, that's fine. This is part of the show. I have to accept it. This is part of the zen. This is the impurity. As part of the purity of it balances out. I don't know. I'm butchering
Purity
that.
of impurity.
I'm sitting here with a stupid grin on my face. Let's just listen to you, Spike. Okay?
No, we were talking about Sypitz, and I gotta try that game out. So you have it?
Yeah, I have it.
It's a pretty fun game.
Yeah, but especially it's really hard because sometimes you got to throw weapons and you have to throw them precisely, or else you'll miss and they'll get way too close to you, and you'll have
Well, actually, I'm pretty good at the dodging part. It's just when there's too many things on the screen, that's when it really messes me up.
Yeah, it's a crazy game.
Yeah. No, that's fun. It's funny. The main game I play though is VR Chat. Obviously. What about you?
Yeah, VR Chat.
Yeah. So, what was your first experience on VR Chat like?
Well, I was pretty freaked out about it, even though I didn't have like full body tracking. Like me just being able to like do this and like not move every individual finger. But if I like the Valve Index would be pretty cool because you can move every finger hand, and each finger is like touch sensitive, so you can curl it as much as you want.
Yeah,
and I want something like that. That'd be really cool. But just to be able to move your hands, and like you can see stuff in VR, and like it feels like you can touch it. Like it is a crazy experience for people who are not used to it.
Yeah, well, were you freaked out by like being around other virtual people? Like every little mannerism kind of gets picked up.
Well, I mean, I would if I wasn't so like used to it, because I watch a couple of VR YouTubers. One of them is Jameski. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but
VR Chat.
Yeah, he does a lot of VR stuff, and it's like that's the kind of people that I like being around, are like the weird people, the people with personality that like to take their character and express it in that way. Yeah. It's really nice to have people like that.
It's actually entertaining. It's people who have people to them, you know? It's not just people standing in front of a mirror for 20 minutes just dancing and saying.
I know.
Like,
that's
so
funny.
Let me play a social game and stand by a wall.
Well, that's all right. You know, some people, you know, don't want to interact with the game. They want to stand by. I don't get people who look in the mirror all day. I guess, you know, well, that's what they call them in some worlds. But you know, it's fun to learn the mechanics. But yeah, they'll just spend all the time in a mirror.
Modern day narcissists.
Well, me and my other friends were talking about it. We're like, well, probably we stare in the mirror and we look at ourselves. And we're like, well, sometimes like people have personas and they have characters that are like personally made, or they're like, it feels really good to like say that, hey, I'm looking in the eyes of the character that I want to be, or that it would be cool to be actually like, that would be who you are.
Yeah, and
so that's why people usually stare at themselves like that.
Yeah, and for some people, some people have body dysphoria. So stuff like this, you know, can actually help them, you know, in some way. So,
like you're saying, there's like a therapeutic element to this,
potentially.
Well, you know, it's funny. I don't know if you remember this, Spike. The first time we met was in a world where it was like a question answer game. It was like an open field, and I come in wearing this avatar, and like avatars, you have to like sort of hunt down and find your own. And you're in the same one. You're in the, you're Spik3Th3Dragon wearing this avatar.
Well, yeah, because the Spik3Th3Dragon that I know is from a TV show called My Little Pony, and it's Friendship is Magic, not the older 80s one, but it's a really good show, by the way. I highly recommend it. But all the Spike, I have not been able to find a single like My Little Pony avatar world. I bet you there is, and I'm pretty sure there's plenty. but they're all PC. And on Quest, it doesn't show any PC only worlds, and most of VR chat is PC because that's where it originated from.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get a chance to have a Spike avatar. I'm getting one made. I'm getting a custom one made. Not where the smaller version of himself. I'm getting like a custom, like more adult, like kind of human figure, but it's more feral version of him.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Well, Spik3Th3Dragon's like I've seen a bit of the show. He's like this adorable, like, he's a doofus, right? He's like a cute little dragon.
Yeah, he's loyal, he's honest, and he likes to make other people happy just as much as everybody else does.
Yeah, he's very caring about other people, so yeah.
So yeah,
well,
I don't know much about the show.
Well, yeah, not a lot of people do because they see it, and I used to get made fun of in like high school for that, but there's some people that their kids would come up to me, they'd be like, I thought that show was gay, and I didn't see the purpose of it, and they tell me the thing that happened to me. Like, I thought it was weird. I was like, how is this attracting boys? Like, what about the show is like so like enticing? And I watched the first 2 episodes I ever watched were the actual first 2 made, and it's a 2-parter. So I watched the first episode, and when it went to be continued, I was like I actually want to know how this ends. And I ended up watching the second episode, and of course, like, this is when it was a My Little Pony marathon when they finished up 3 seasons. So they started to run the show, and I actually binge watched the entire first 3 seasons. My first couple of days of being into the show.
Jeez, it's a lot.
So it's actually a well-made show. Like, they hired some really good talent to animate it, write it, act it.
Oh yeah,
really. So that's fun.
Yeah, because friends are one of the most important things you can have in life, and they teach you how to treat them with kindness and how to solve problems when 2 friends are getting in a fight. That it's not really worth the sacrificing the friendship.
So the entire show is basically Avid Class.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's also cool stuff like the season 5 finale was not even really about friendship. It was just about fighting one of the antagonists. Because every season there's usually an antagonist. Yeah, so there's a new antagonist.
The real reward was the friends we made along the way.
Know that.
Yeah,
well, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Should say the same for Destiny raids.
Oh yeah, so how'd that go? You're like doing these massive raids.
God. Okay, so for those who don't know, the main like team limit in Destiny is 3 people, and then there's raids, which are like super long in-game activities that take 6 people. And it's been 6 people for a very long time. And so I was on my phone today looking at the Destiny subreddit, and I saw this, and I'm like, well, wait, this can't be real. And so people are managing now through a bug with like matchmaking, where one group has 5 people and one group is 7, and they load into at the same time. You can have 12 people in a single raid, and it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, I recorded it, and it was wonderful. It was like the best birthday present I've ever had in my life. It was amazing. I'll probably upload it to my YouTube channel later.
I'm not a gamer, but that's like FPV or FPS. I don't know the acronyms. What is it?
Destiny's, as they say, is an MMO FPS, massive multiplayer online first-person shooter, and it's not much of an MMO. It's just an online FPS. I've been playing it since it came out in like 2014. I would say I'm addicted.
Yeah.
But I'm probably past that point. Like in Destiny 1. For the 3 years it was out, I put like 21 weeks worth of gameplay, and that's not me just playing over the course of 21 weeks. That's 21 weeks in hours. So it's like 3,000 hours of Destiny. So, super fun game. Best like gunplay I've ever seen. That's what brings a lot of people in.
Yeah. I mean, the only gaming I've been doing are like the VR Chat World games. Spike, do you like any of the offerings that VR Chat has?
I do like the a lot of the avatar worlds that I visit. Like the bigger one is the ones that have like a bunch of cursed / like meme avatars. They just do a bunch of like weird stuff. And I also like, of course, I like the Naruto ones. I like the furry ones, and I like just meeting people that are out there just checking out the avatars and just like checking them out and talking to each other.
Well, somebody might watch this and they'll see, oh, Spik3Th3Dragon, I'd like to be your friend. Well, what does it take? What do you look for in a friend request?
Well, to start off, I usually am really outgoing, and I will literally like approach the kind of people that like to like sit outside, or they like to sit away from everybody else. Or that I'll usually go up to someone and start talking, or I'll start making jokes, or like if I'm like a character and I see someone else who's like a similar character from the same show, like I'll just start acting it out, and I'll start like trying to be I'll try to act out a scene or whatever, and I'll usually just make friends that way. But
so you're more of an extrovert.
Well, yeah, it's not hard for me to make friends.
Oh, that's good. You hopped out of your chair. That's all right. That's all right. This happens. It's part of the show. Love it. All right.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of worlds do you like to hang out in? You said those avatar worlds you hang out in.
I mean, for right now, my home is the VR chat Cuddle Puddle.
Oh,
it's where you can just. It's where you can just. It's like a big like a thing like in outer space. Like if the planet was here, it's basically a room like in the outer atmosphere of the world, and it's just a place where you can just hang out with friends and kind of fall asleep too, because there are people that have fallen asleep in VR chat because it's so relaxing and they have people around them.
Yeah. That world definitely makes you feel sleepy. Have you ever fallen asleep in VR?
Once.
Really?
Yeah, I've fallen only asleep once, and it's actually with my boyfriend.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we've fallen asleep before. It was really nice. If you're curious about falling asleep in VR chat, it is nice. I would just recommend that you either have like a battery pack hooked up to your headset, or you are standing alone from the quest. But just make sure if you're like a back sleeper, then you're perfect. You're absolutely perfect.
Oh no, I'm a belly sleeper. So that's a disaster.
Yeah,
I'm an everything sleeper.
Sides.
If you put your
I'm a ceiling
headset,
sleeper.
well, yeah, because you're the headset has 4 cameras to help see, because it has the headset has a mode where you can tap twice on the side, and it will show you your surroundings in like gray and black mode. So you can see like where exactly you are in your boundary. So if you cover those cameras up, it will like immediately like go black, and it'll be like the room is too dark. Yeah, and it will like kind of shut it down. So, but if you sleep on your side, you should be all right. Just don't like sleep on it like horizontally, because there's a sensitive connector where the audio comes out. If that breaks, then you basically have a broken headset, and it's not replaceable.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna fall asleep, make sure you sleep on your side and don't roll around too much. Or if you sleep on your back, you don't have anything to worry about.
Ah, that's nice.
Sweet. I'll keep
Do you have any good stories from VR? Any good like cringe, fun, raunchy, silly?
Well, not exactly, but yeah, I do like the memories of playing with my friends in like the 7 minutes in heaven. That's always fun.
Oh no, that's a dangerous world. That's a dangerous, because you can
it's basically like it's where you can play like spin the bottle, never have I ever, hot seat, yes or no.
Never heard of it?
No, I haven't.
Stop. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you should go there.
We're
I
going
heard,
there
like,
when you're going
nice.
there when you're under the influence. That's when we're going.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
also, if the thing is with me and my friends, we go there and yeah, because there's like a bunch of stuff that you can do with spin the bottle. Like there's kind of classic questions where you just want to know who you are or what you do and your hobbies and stuff like that. And then there's like destruction tiles, or there's like chill tiles. There's like there's
And when you say
drinking
tiles, you mean
tiles.
like questions that come
Yeah.
up, right? That you'll ask your friends.
Yeah, like the options that you can end up on when you spin the bottle.
Right.
But I mean, if you're gonna play the game, you can't really. How can I say it without saying the P word? You can't chicken out.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you get, I don't chicken out because if I play the game, I know that if I land on something bad where I have to say something that usually I keep to myself, I have to say it because I land on it.
So
For
basically,
example,
you're just like given an oath that you can do it. Oh,
We got some
Well, yeah,
fire
if you're
emotes.
gonna-
See, that's why I don't
one
like.
time
We're
through.
doing
I
the
didn't
show,
mean to do
and
that.
then-
That was an accident. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Go up.
Okay, you're doing the show. You said emotes. Zay responds, "Oh," and then like everybody's listening to the show has no clue what's going on. So I said fire emotes. That's why I bring it up.
It
Okay,
wasn't on purpose.
it's okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've had to tell some secrets about myself, about what
Yeah.
I've done in school and stuff like that, and I've also had to tell about some of my kinks or some
Oh, no.
some
Oh, no.
secrets.
What's
Oh,
not
no,
good?
I know, but it's-
wait,
That's
hold
like
on.
one of the examples that can happen if you're into that. If you and your
Yeah.
friends want to go for that, if you're all in agreement that if you land on it, you have to say it, then yeah, I'd highly recommend it. Especially if you just want to have some fun with friends and just expose each other.
Yeah, play that with good friends.
Basically, you
That's-
just like give an oath that you have to answer the questions.
Well, yeah, because what's the fun if everybody else is like
Lying.
saying like stuff about them, and then when you get it, you're like, no, I don't want to say that. It's like, bro, then why are you playing the game? Like you can
Right.
always get, if everybody else was able to say no, I'm not saying that, or no, I'm not talking about that, then the game would just, everybody would just keep spinning the bottle, and it wouldn't be really interesting.
Yeah.
You know, this right here is actually very interesting because you talk, and like you bring up more conversations that we can talk about, and that's really nice because I have no clue what to talk about. I'm tired.
What?
I don't know what they
What
think.
does that say? We bring in a guest and the guest talks about stuff. Is that what you're saying, Zay?
Yeah, because
He's doing the
I think it's
talking.
better that way because I have no idea what to talk about.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
I
why
don't
we
even
have
know why I
guests.
brought this up.
There's the guest is a springboard. We can ask questions. That, Spike
Yeah,
interject,
because
ask
if we don't
questions.
have guests, it's just going to be me annoying him for an hour.
Well, you don't annoy me, Sai. I
It's a
appreciate
bullshit.
you. Come on, I
It's a
appreciate
boy,
Sai.
Thumbs up.
I got the first chortle out of him. There we go.
Oh, goodness. I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
We're just trying to do an interesting
Just a
hour.
couple of
and-
guys, Just a couple of the guys. Up to
Yeah,
no good.
we
Started
hate-
some trouble in the neighborhood.
Thank you, thank you, Sai.
If you want a story, like just ask me about something, and I'll literally have something. Usually, I'll have something to
I
say.
got
Can you
one.
share one of your school stories? Can you share one of your school stories? It's a no. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
I
I
got
think I
one.
remember it.
Well,
That's okay.
well, not the one that I told you, but there was one
Yeah, okay,
that
okay.
I told Dracon. And it's not too bad, but it's about something stupid I did when I was in high school, like sophomore year. But it's it's a little like, it's not raunchy, but it is a sensitive topic.
Okay, then we won't talk about it. That's okay.
I have a question.
What?
Did
Yeah.
your parents or anyone in real life that you like, our immediate family, did they ever found that you're a brony or not?
Well, yeah, of course, because I'd be watching the show and they'd wonder what I'm doing, and
Oh, I
they'd
thought I
make
was
jokes
looking
and
to
stuff
get
like that.
him,
Well, no. I'm not really a secretive person.
It's been on TV like a couple of times. I just watch it. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'd like just change the channel. I'd have it on the background. You know, like if it's just running and I'm busy, I'm not gonna get up and change it. You know, just might as well wait for.
Yeah, it's not a bad TV show, but I just
the fan base. I've seen
there's just a bunch of.
I've seen some interesting things.
Oh yeah.
Come out of that.
Yeah, that's what my dad usually.
You know, Christian's a bro.
Yeah, that's what my dad usually associates. He thinks I'm one of those like deviant art people that I like to.
Let's not even
look for all the different stuff
on this show.
No.
That's problematic.
Yeah, let's not bring up DeviantArt or any website that starts with E and ends with 1.
Oh. I know. We were talking about the sardine package. You're talking about some interesting things. That was a good story.
Oh yeah. Someone decided to order sardines through the mail, and it wasn't even in like the warehouse boxes that they usually ship it to.
God.
Yeah.
It was just in like someone stacked the sardine cans and then wrapped it in what's it called?
Wrapping paper?
Packaging? What's it called? Cellophane.
Yeah, cellophane.
Wrap. Yeah, cellophane wrap. And then they just slapped the shipping sticker on it, and
it's a stinky boy.
It reeked, and
you get all sorts of weird stuff through work, I imagine.
Yeah, there was one time I had. Do you know those loose packages? Usually, like the Amazon ones that are like really they're floppy and like you can kind of feel what's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've gotten one where it had a no in it.
Oh no! Okay. Thank you for saying no. Thank you for censoring.
Yeah.
So you found some interesting racy stuff in your packages. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why it wouldn't be in a box, but I don't know though.
I would make a joke.
Like,
but it would be absolutely
in there.
horrible.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no packaging.
No on the joke.
I wasn't gonna. I'm just saying I could.
Discreet packaging. Be careful what you order on the internet. That's the morale.
Yeah.
The story.
Yeah, they didn't care.
Yeah.
Don't look at other people.
Aren't you ever?
That's the moral
like a job like that? Aren't you ever worried about like throwing out your back or something like that? That's what I worry about. Those kind of jobs where you're working with packages.
I think the heaviest package that I've lifted on my own is like 110 pounds.
Wow.
But the thing is, I can't really carry it like for long. But if it's like a long package or if it's like a box, I can usually carry it for a short amount of distance.
Yeah.
But usually if it's like 130, 140, I have to have other people to help. But usually for the packages over 70, which is an E-reg package or an irregular package, it's usually a 2-man job. Or they want it to be a 2-man job, but I can do it by myself.
Oh.
Okay.
But it gets bad when you have like the very small packages that are very small and they weigh like 70 pounds and they're going to like an oil factory where it's just pure metal.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And you're like, oh my god! You have to lift it above your belly button to get it onto the next step area where you have to load it into the truck because you gotta get it from the floor to up there, so you have to lift it up.
So that's like a good workout. Like I imagine that just your arms are tired at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Do you like drink caffeine to get all psyched up for that stuff, or all natural?
I usually I drink water, but
okay. So you're healthy.
I'll drink soda too because sometimes water is just boring, and I don't want to. I'll go with the Lipton iced tea, or I'll go with the grape or the orange soda.
Oh, grape soda! I have not heard about that in a while.
Grape soda's good.
Well, there's.
Oh wow!
You have to have a certain taste for it.
Yeah, I love grape soda. I drink like an entire 2-liter of it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always fascinated by like what people eat? Like, that's just something I'm fascinated with. What was the last dinner you had, Spike? I'm curious.
Well, if you're talking about like the literally the last meal I ate, I put chips on a plate and just put cheese on it and melted it.
Oh no!
Nachos.
What? Is that
Make it
nachos?
You put it on a plate, make it a meal.
I got bills to pay, and I don't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, I make good money. I work for a good amount of money an hour, but I try to like expose myself to a bunch of foods that I can eat because I'm a bigger ramen fan than anybody. Like that's my absolute number one favorite food is ramen.
Gotcha.
Like So I'll do that, but I've also experimented with macaroni, cheese, and chili. That's pretty cheap. That's a pretty cheap food. I recently found out about the chips and cheese. Just get your favorite chips and just put cheese on it and melt it, and there you go.
What kind of chips are you doing? What kind of cheese? There's a lot to this.
I usually do kettle cooked chips because I can't have corn. I can't eat corn. My body can't process corn because I got Crohn's.
Oh.
So I have to. I'm stuck with potato for the rest of my life. But it doesn't really matter. I miss Doritos like a mother. I love Doritos. I love Cool Ranch Doritos. That was my favorite. When I ate taco salad, Cool Ranch Doritos was my number one pick. But I can't eat those anymore because I'll get an upset stomach.
Like some imitation seasoning for it online,
Yeah, well, you can find anything online.
Yeah, anything.
But yeah, kettle cooked chips. That's my favorite.
And then how do you pair it? What kind of cheese do you go for? What is it based on?
Mozzarella is my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Oh, mozzarella. That's good. And so
mine
that's nice.
You put the chips in the microwave
or
then?
Swiss. Yeah, mozzarella or Swiss.
So well, I'm curious. So you take the chips, pour it out in the bag, pour it on like a microwave plate, put mozzarella cheese, put it for like 30 seconds, a minute. Like, how do you get the cheese right?
It usually takes about 2 to 3 minutes. I know that sounds like a long time, but the cheese melts enough to where it goes in between the chips and coats a lot of them. So
yeah.
I have a similar dish I eat sometimes.
What is that?
I literally just take lime chips, like those lime Tostitos chips. They're like the best thing ever.
Oh yeah, I know those.
And I just put taco sauce on them. It's so good. Like it's genuinely really good.
That does sound good.
Yeah. There's some people that just like the simple things.
Yeah. The poor Pitson's meal. Chip and sauce.
Well, yeah.
Like, I'm budgeting. Do you guys ever have like the family member that when you have nothing that you think would be related, and yet they make an entire meal out of it?
I've had
like they can take leftover ingredients and just put it all together.
Anything, and then they put it all together and just like it's an entire meal that actually tastes good. Like, how would you do that?
Yeah, I've had my aunt's made like cornbread casserole, and that is super good. It's like amazing, dude. It's delicious. And Thanksgiving rolls around, I just steal the entire container. No one else gets it, basically.
I'm starting to get hungry now. Yeah.
Thanksgiving, there's a lot of stuff that you can put in mashed potatoes. You can put your macaroni and cheese in there. You can put your chicken in there. You can mix it all. You can mix all three of those together.
Yeah.
But what I usually do is I mix those three together, and I also put the stuffing in there. And then I also take the bread and I open it up, and then I kind of scoop it down, and I put mashed potatoes in between two pieces of bread. And I make myself like a really soft sandwich.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Oh boy! Well, I need to go get some food now. We're done with the hour. Basically, that went pretty smooth. Okay. I think that was great. Spike, what do you think being on the show? Did you like it?
I actually really enjoyed it because I watched the show and I was like, that seems like something I'd really like to do. And I asked you, and you told me so yeah.
No, we love having you, Spike. That's great. Any final words, Spike?
I'd love to be on here again if you don't have anybody
of course.
else.
No, we'd love to have you. We'd love to have you back. All right. I think that went pretty well. We didn't have any technical issues. Thank goodness. This is the first show without technical.
Yay.
Thank goodness. End of episode 4. Thank you so much. All righty. We'll be back next time. We are done. Well, I got to make sure it goes to an hour. I got to deliver it. This is the VR Dragon Hour where we deliver our promise.
It's been an hour.
All righty.
Yeah. Always
It's been
an hour.
All righty. Take care, folks. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.
Bye.